this computer. That's what I wanted. Ah, perfect. Cameron, I'm really grateful that you're willing to meet with me. I know
Yeah.
you're a busy man, and we're really in need right now. So I need some of your time if I can.
Oh, I'm really grateful to meet with you as well. So thank you for coming here to Toyota today to find out a little bit more about what you need. So first, I guess before we get started, you coming from Enterprise, why did you choose Toyota?
I drive a Toyota myself, actually, and
Oh,
it's
great.
been a very reliable car. But our
hmm
previous cars that we're using in our rent a car, there's some damages with them, and it's just not something
Mm,
that represents our company well.
yeah. What kind of damages have happened?
Mostly due to winter, kind of just as we're passing that season. A lot of the systems themselves, a lot of the vehicles are older, and so they don't have latest tech.
Yeah.
People just they don't really feel comfortable in them because as technology is advancing, people want the newest and greatest stuff, right? So that's kind of been a difficulty for us, just them being outdated and kind of not being very
Yeah.
comfortable anymore.
Yeah, and I guess because they are a little outdated, and you've been able to see some of the newer stuff that comes through. Um, Even I'm sure your car has a newer car.
Mhm.
What kind of newer features do you like?
Um, I think my greatest concern is safety, and is the comfort of our customers. So I guess during the winter time, we want them to have like heated seats. We want them to have
hmm
the ABS so that they're not slide around all the time. And if they do start to slide,
Yeah.
there's a system in place to protect them.
hmm Excellent. Great. Um, all right. Good. So I think we can definitely accommodate a lot of that. And what would you say? How many cars would you say you wanted?
So we're looking actually for at least 25. And I know that's
Okay.
kind of a bigger order, but I think we can kind of build a relationship on that. What do you currently have in stock that would be kind of affordable in that for the four-wheel drive range?
Well, we've got for you four-wheel drive cars. If you're looking for a sedan, then we have all 2019 models. And then if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit easier of a budget, we have plenty of 2018 and 2017s that are slightly used,
Yeah.
certified pre-owned, so they can fit your budget a little bit better. But before I go into prices or anything, what kind of budget are we looking at?
That's a really good question, actually. I've been given about $100,000, kind of pushing the
Okay.
$130,000 mark.
Okay.
To get some quality vehicles, an affordable price. I mean, we're given a little bit of money to do so, um, but less about money and prices, and more just about the experience that Toyota can offer to our
Yeah.
customers and through
Yeah.
us as well.
Okay. Well, would you be interested in purchasing or leasing?
Um, I think we're kind of looking at the purchasing option. We really
Okay.
we want to have the we just want to have control of our vehicles. We want to have them be ours, kind of in our name. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think leasing kind of becomes dangerous if there's any damages on our side, and then it then becomes leasing through that. Um,
Yeah.
I'd rather have it be just through us. But
Okay. Then how about this? Now that I know if you're looking to purchase, got about 130,000 on your budget, and kind of some of the features that you're looking to get. What I can do is I can kind of crunch some numbers on my end, and then I'd love to meet with you again sometime. But before we meet again, I just want to know who exactly would it be you who would be making the final, like kind of I guess you could say sign in the paper.
yeah,
Would it be you, or do you have a superior that I'd have to go through?
it would be mostly a superior. I mean, I deal with the procurement side of things, so I mean, I'm
Okay.
in, but I think the purchasing would be through the kind of the bosses that are above me, like you said. So I'll
Okay.
go back and I'll talk to them, and
Great.
we'll arrange a deal in the future.
Great. So, and then if at all possible, if he could be there, when we meet next week, when I crunch the numbers, I think it'd make it go by a lot faster if I could work with him and kind of show him the numbers that we have.
Okay, sounds great. Well, I appreciate your time. We'll see you next week.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Cameron.
See you next week.
Perfect.
Great.
Hey, Mr.
Next
Cameron.
one.
Hey, Cameron, how are you? I'm Josh.
Hi there. I'm doing great. Really nice to meet you, Josh.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so I understand that you're in IT. You're having some problems, hey?
Yeah. So what we're really looking for is we're just looking to upgrade our technology.
Okay.
We currently have some iPads and some other laptops that our students use here at Mesa High,
Yes.
and we were just looking to get a bit of an upgrade. So the tab really is just fine. Um, but we're looking to get something that's gonna.
Sorry, I missed what you said. My camera wasn't very good. I apologize. Would you just repeat that last part, please?
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
I'm sorry about that. We're just looking to upgrade a little bit of our technology. We do have current technology and it's working just okay, but we want to make sure that we can get the best things, the newest stuff that can help our students learn the most.
Okay. What features are you looking for then?
We want anything that's really hands-on,
Okay.
which is why we were looking into iPads. We looked into MacBooks or even something that could be like a Mac computer setup. But iPads to us would be the best because they're mobile, they're light, and it can give our students the most hands-on things. And even with tests and other things, that they can have it right in their lap, right in front of them, so they don't have to worry about a keyboard.
Yeah, I really like what you said about the hands-on. I think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a
Yeah.
computer lab in your building in your high school?
Yeah, we currently do. We're using Dell desktop computers.
Yeah.
They are running Windows 8, so they are a little older, but they're doing just fine. They're about 2013 models running Windows 8, but we thought if we moved up to something like an iPad, it would give our students a more personal experience.
Yeah. I think what you said about the personality, I'm not even the personality, but the personal experience of iPads. I really loved that when I was in university. I think being able to like airdrop to other people and having the university
Yeah,
just be able to send out assignments in an efficient way, I think
yeah,
that could really be helpful. Um,
yeah.
yeah, I think like you mentioned before, I mean, you're the IT manager, is that correct?
Yes, I am. I'm working with IT right now, so.
Okay. Is there anybody, I'd love actually just to go see what you're currently working with, but is there anybody else that you
Great.
want to be with us, like anybody else of importance, a decision maker per chance?
Well, I'm the guy who does all of the technical stuff. So I would be the one who would install all the computers. I would be the one and another iPad, so it's a little easier. But I would install like the protection software for like so students can't just surf the web as they like to. So
Yeah.
I'd install all that. But when it comes to the actual purchasing of them, my superintendent is the one who would actually be doing the purchasing. I'm just the guy who's talking to you because I'm going to be the one who's going to set them up.
Okay, cool. How many iPads are you looking for exactly?
3,500.
3,500.
Yeah, we've got about 6,000 students, so it's a little over half of our amount of students. So there's not exactly one per student, but we have schedules for the computer lab, so it's going to be time and time, and about half the classrooms are going to have them.
Okay, that's important. Yeah, I guess like you said, with 3,500 iPads, if we were to talk to the superintendent and kind of understand the protection of the materials, we can just meet maybe the end of the week, maybe on Friday. It's today. Maybe we can meet next Friday, actually next week.
Yeah.
And just I can bring it in and just have a greater discussion with both of you, if that's okay.
That'd be great. Yeah, I'll bring him along because he's the one who will actually be making the decision. And based on from what you've told me, I think we'll be really interested. So I think he'll be happy to meet you.
Okay, perfect. We'll also bring some of the protective cases just to show you some options as well.
I'd love that. Great.
I appreciate your time. You're the man.
Great. Thank you so much, Josh. Woo! Next one.
Perfect. Hit me with it.
Okay. Jar of jalapeno.
You're fine. I can also pause if you like as well.
Thank you.
There you go.
I couldn't open it. Thank you.
That's okay. I was opening a jar. I'll
Have
take
a
this from
jar.
Morgan. Okay.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. I am Purple Man.
Yeah.
All right. Hi. Very nice to meet you, Josh.
Yeah,
I know we spoke a
that's-
little bit previously, but I know you're over here at Spring Hill Suites.
Yeah.
And thank you for showing some interest in purple.
Yeah, I was really grateful to be able to talk to you over the phone. It's nice to put a face and a name together.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in your product, but I'm kind of in a bind myself. I'm running a hotel, a very small business here in Rexburg, and we're just not satisfied with the beds we have right now.
Okay. Okay. What would you say? What kind of problems are you having with the current mattresses you have?
They're just not very comfortable. They're sometimes too firm or too soft for the clients, the parents of the
Okay.
students. So
Yeah, because what kind of individuals stay at your hotel?
mostly parents. I mean, yeah, parents. Sometimes students, but we're not the most expensive, but we're also not dirt cheap as a hotel. We kind of run in that mid
Yeah.
range, and so we want to make quality
Yeah.
an important part of our business.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think especially if you're not going for the real low end, that's really important. And I guess along with that, what would you say? What's an average cost per night to stay with you guys?
About like $95 from the 90 to the 150 range.
Okay,
So
great.
kind of like on like that more pricey-ish end, but
Okay.
for people who are staying longer times, we give a better discount. So
Yeah, that's good. I'm sure you got a point system and all that. So
yeah, I guess the danger
and
we have is if we don't have those customers, they're going to go balls to stay, and so the beds I think
right.
are a breaker for them, and we need something as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Great. I'm glad to hear. How long have you had your current mattresses?
For about 3 years, almost 4. We
3
bought them
years.
when we got the
Okay.
hotel.
Okay, gotcha. And I guess what would you say would be the outside of them being very uncomfortable? What would you say the main complaints you always get are?
I think the heat is a really disheartening aspect of them. Sometimes they get really warm during the summer. And so
Mm,
there's a mattress that's breathable and comfortable. That's kind of what we'd be looking
okay.
for.
Okay. Awesome. And then the people who come in, I mean, another thing I'd like to know as well is, do you accommodate anyone who's handicapped by any chance?
We want to. That's the goal. I mean, we want to have a hotel for everyone
Okay.
who wants to stay. We're under construction at the moment as well. We're making a lot of changes, and so
Yeah.
our access to the front is actually deterred by a lot of construction work. So as long as that's finished and we kind of improve the exterior quality, we can improve the interior quality right now, but the exterior is still being worked on.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. And then if you were to go with purple, how many would you be looking for?
So that's the thing. We'd be looking for about 400 mattresses, kind of ranging the kings and the
Okay.
queens. A lot of our rooms are doubled up, and so there's not just one mattress, there's usually 2. So because of the quantity, we can get to a more of a price point, but just for a straight answer, about 400 mattresses.
All right. Well, thank you for telling me a lot of the problems you're having, and I think that purple can definitely address a lot of the issues that you are going through right now. And I think now that I know that you have about 300, 400 mattresses ranging from twin king, if we were to go forward and kind of negotiate a deal, who would be the person who would kind of sign the check, you could say?
I'd be kind of organizing the transport of it, but the check would come from my boss. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't be signing the check. I'm not that important. I asked the question.
I think you're important. But so do you think next time what I can do is I can crunch some numbers for you, and then we can meet again maybe on Monday? And do you think I can your boss can make it there as well?
I'm sure he can. Yeah, he's my cousin, so we'll make it work.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Great.
I have to get
Well,
going.
awesome. Well,
Your time is important. So please, after
great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Great. See you on Monday.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, Cameron, what's going on? How's your security system? How's your academic system at the school?
Well, I won't lie. It's not that great. We
Really?
really don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's wrong in particular with it?
We're currently using Brightspace, and the biggest issue we have is with the notification system. Our students never get the right notifications for their classes, and we just always run into this constant problem that they won't do assignments because they just didn't know what was due. There's no good calendar, there's no good notification system. When you finish an assignment, there's nothing indicating that you have finished it. Just the overall assignment system is the worst.
Yeah, the worst. Hey, really,
It's bad.
sorry. How frequently does that happen? Is it obviously it's reoccurring, but kind of is it daily or is it kind of weekly that near the end of the week people are missing assignments?
Well, I'm the head of IT, so I'm the guy who always who kind of set up the software when we were given the certification to use it.
Yeah.
So I'm the one who embedded it into byui.com or .edu. So that was me. But when we got it set up, from day one of us using it, we got complaints, and every day I get at least one email or two from a professor
Really?
complaining that their students are being properly accommodated, and there are honestly daily problems.
So yeah, definitely the important student to teacher. I mean, these kids are paying to be at the school. Wow.
Yeah.
So you mentioned before, how long have you been with Brightspace? I missed that.
We've been with them for 3 years.
3 years. Okay. And are you nearing the end of your term with them, the contract?
Yeah, we have a 5-year contract with them.
Oh, so you have another 2 years.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. How can I help you most?
Well, what would be the best for us is if we could compare your software. For us, what we'd really like was to be able to demo what you have to see if we like it, to see if it fixes the problems we need, and to see if our students like it more. So a real hardcore demo of everything you have would honestly be the best.
Okay. Do you find that the students are using their like computers more, or do they use mostly mobile phones?
It's half, about 50-50, pretty equal. Students will usually use their laptops and desktops for like papers and stuff like that, but cell phones is what they always use for quizzes, so it's about 50-50.
Okay. Yeah, so we found that system that's mobile friendly. If I was to bring that to you, like you mentioned, that decision maker, I mean, you're in IT, you've been embedding systems, but those individuals who are going to be paying and make the decision, if I was to bring that and I met with you and with them, could we just run a system or have a kind of a scenario in person next week?
I'd love that. If I could take a look at your software and if I could really see what it does, I'd really like that.
Okay. If we're if I bring that to you, and you still have 2 years on your contract, how can I benefit your system right now? It seems like it's not very good.
If we could perhaps, and along with demoing it, if we could kind of try out your software, maybe do a test run with some of our teachers right now, some of our more tech savvy teachers, and maybe give a more extended demo, do a full semester to see if we like it, and give them an opportunity to try it as we, because if we do like yours, then we can transition. But first, we would want to see if we like it, and maybe do a demo with students and teachers.
All right. I look forward to that demo. I'm kind of running out of time. but I have noted down. I've recorded everything you've said. I've just been kind of
Okay.
as we've been talking. But if I just give you a copy of that, just so you understand what we're going to talk about next week, and we'll meet next week. Is that okay?
That'd be great.
Perfect. I'm actually just gonna kind of take off now, but it was great to talk to you, Cameron.
All right. Great talking to you.
Thank you. Take care. So good.